Hello and welcome to Machinarium. This is a full playthrough of the entire game. I have recently played it on my mobile and it was actually the first mobile game that I played in years and I really loved it, so I wanted to play it again here. I've completed the game, I've completed all the puzzles, all the story, so I know everything that will happen. So this playthrough will be a complete spoiler, of course. And you will get to see all the solutions and everything. But even if I know so much about the game already, I'll still try to show as much as I can and try to explore everything so you still get to see the entire game. Alright, let's get started. The game will start with a tutorial level and I'll play through and I'll explain so you'll see exactly how the game works if you haven't seen it before. So the story begins with that we are dumped on this pile of garbage. And this is me. This is my body. Let's click on it and try to reassemble ourselves. Okay, so you can interact only with objects and characters which are within reach of the robot. And you can at any time extend the robot's head and we can shrink down again. So we can extend up here. While we're here we can pick up this thing and put it in our inventory. And then we can use this, but first let's shrink down again and talk to this guy. As you could see there, I am missing one leg and one arm. And that beetle wanted to have his pet back, so then we got our leg. Now we only need to fetch the arm, and let's demonstrate the hint, because each level has a hint. It's this one, and since you all will see all the solutions anyway, I will also show the hints because they are so charming. So the hint tells us that the arm is at the bottom of this pool. So how to get it? Well, basically everything, almost everything we can touch and pick up and is something we can use. Almost. Not everything, but most of the things. So when you play it through the first time, you pretty much click on everything. So we can press this and to bend it a little. And we can combine things in our inventory. By doing that, we can make a fishing... we can fish up our arm, perhaps. So this is the entire introduction level, the tutorial, so to say. We have solved the puzzle, we have learned the controls, and now we can get going to the next level. In the beginning there will be one level per page, so to say. And later on we'll get into larger areas. So let's do the second puzzle. And that's the guy who controls the bridge into town. The town is called Machinarium. That's the game name. And we want to get back in there. We really don't know why we got kicked out and dumped out in a pile of the garbage. So let's see. Can we get past here? Nope, because we're not of the right kind. So let's check the hint, what we're going to do. looks like we need a police hat. So let me pick this hat up, this old cone. And we'll continue to click through until we can find the paint in the bottom. Paint can be poured into this large bucket. And we get the blue color. Perfect, now we can color it blue. But as you might have seen in the hint, we also need something flashing. Perhaps this one. So as you can see, it's not as easy to just stand still and move around. As you can see here, I can't interact with this thing. But when I get closer to it, then I can interact. So you can't really cheat your way through to take an object and move it around to see if you can use it on anything. You actually have to be close to the thing. So it doesn't make things very much harder, but you need to be more thorough in your exploration of the scenes. Alright, let's climb up here and we'll fetch the light bulb. Alright, now we can combine these things and take it on. Walk over here and let's try this again. Success. Every now and then we will get a few memories. Now see if I can, they typically comes when we are standing still. So I would like to demonstrate that as well. So next puzzle, what do we have here? We have an object up here, it seems. It's moving. We have a lever up here. So let's investigate first. So when we pull this, a minecart comes and then enters this. So this is where we want to go. And the hint tells us that we should get up here to reach that. However, there's not much we can do here. Let me just pick that up. And oh, we'll do it later. No, we do it now. So this one goes up here. It has fallen off for some reason. Now we can stand down here and pull the lever. Great. But how do we get up there? Well, we use this, the method of getting shorter. So this one, here we have two rotaries. And there's a specific pattern here as well. So this, I think this should be... yeah, like that. So what we do is that we just, when you do this the first time, you notice that this bar will go to these different holes. And finally, you learn that this is the correct one. Okay, let's pick that up and let's get going. So this one can be placed on the track. Not much happened. So let's put it on the other track. Here. And you might also have noticed that we don't have the police hat any longer. The police hat is not used anymore, it's not needed, so it is automatically discarded by the game. It's very convenient because then we know we don't need it anymore. A apparently we're a little afraid of that guy. The black hats, we call them. And apparently we have some childhood issues with these black hat guys. Yeah, that's a spoiler. There are more than one. Alright, so we are back in business. First of all, this one. You can see it hanging here. We need it. And let's check the tool, the hint. Do you see that? This pipe. That's where we want to go. And with this control panel, we can control this arm. And we're supposed to jump from that one into the pipe. But how do we do that? Well, we have a small button here that we can press. That opens up the control panel again. And then we have something cryptic here. This means that this is controlled. We can queue up 3 moves, so to say. First, we go down and grab. And number 2, move around. And number 3, do nothing. So if we change these, it will first move around and dump this in here. And then it will grab as a second one. And I happen to know... No, opposite. But this is what we want to do. Then we'll move around 1 lap. And then we'll grab us and then move to this side again. But things didn't really go as planned, so let's try that again. The problem is that this one is moving in the wrong direction. We need to make it go the other way around on the back side so we can jump into this pipe before it dumps off the content in this flammable machine. So now we can use this one to open up this box and we can do some hot wiring. And we can change wires. And if I remember correctly, I think it's the blue one to change, to make it go the other way around. Well, let's see if I remember correctly. Some of these puzzles might be tricky even if I've played it before. So be prepared that I might fail on some puzzles and then just do them again. And now we're going the back side. That gives us opportunity to continue to the next level. So these black hat guys, they are not they've never been nice to me, so I hope they don't see me.